What about pregnant women? What about fetuses? What about young children? We know that children are not, at least we've heard that children are not in the category that are getting severely ill from this or dying. What do you make of that piece of it, and what's your advice to pregnant women?
Children have a robust immune system. And really, there are a lot of data that suggest after the age of 12, it's sort of all downhill for the immune system. So
Right.
I think that's part of it. It must be. And the other thing I've wondered about, and this is, all of your questions are sort of probing at the edge of what we know and what we have to speculate about. I don't think we really fully know the level of, for example, cross-reactivity from other seasonal coronaviruses. And one of the things we've wondered about and we plan to study is just how much cross-protection is there from those viruses. So maybe children are more recently or more frequently, they're often sick with some of these other viruses. Could that be providing any cross-protection? Again, speculation, but something we will learn.
Final thought before I take a break.
Well, I think what I'd want to say to listeners again is not a time for panic, a time to learn what is being recommended for families in terms of social distancing. Think about what might happen if schools close, how are you going to cover things? Just practical things right now. Social distancing for those that are most at risk for severe consequences of this virus. So I think it is a time for families to really maybe have over the weekend, slow down and just think about where we are with this thing. It's going to be a time for altruism. We're going to have to help each other out. This could get quite bad. We could have large outages if many people are having to stay home from work because of either illness or exposure. So we don't really know which way it's going to go, but I think it's going to be a time when we'll be having to do things that we've not had to do very often in the past, and a different kind of life for a while.